Modi, 2 points about him. He certainly thinks on a different scale, and he certainly thinks laterally. On these 2 points, you'll see it in many places. उनका एक फ्रेज मुझे याद है कि अरे यार ये ठीक नहीं है, कुछ धमाकेदार आइडिया दो. So you can see that in the projections on foreign policy. Two sort of priorities seem clearer in this than on the economy. One is great emphasis on the neighbors. That's a very good thing. Second is, I'll have a caveat to the second thing. I have been certainly among the persons who has been writing for 15 years, both on Islamic terrorism. I was branded as communal at that time, and I said this is going to be the next challenge. And secondly, that for India, Pakistan is the immediate nuisance, but the long-term adversary is China. So, in a sense, what Modi is doing, Japan, Vietnam, Australia, United States as a Pacific power, is actually about China. So I certainly warmly endorse that, but with two caveats. One is, it should be done at a lower profile. Why? Because if you look at it from the Chinese point of view, all these are acts of provocation. You see, so if you want to provoke them, you have to be prepared for the backlash also. You see, after all, Japan, Mr. Abe has a stridently anti-Chinese rhetoric. Vietnam is in non-lethal combat with China. So I am all for alliances with them, arrangements with them, intelligence exchange with them, but at a lower profile. Do not just rub it into the face of China. Second is, always, there's a very good sentence of Clausewitz, bear in mind, always bear in mind what your adversary may do in response to your brilliant maneuver. We get carried away by our brilliant maneuver. But he says others are not sleeping. So what has China done? Without any fanfare, as you have reported in your top of the page story, they've come to an MOU with Nepal for the development of districts. That's the first time China has stepped south of the Himalayas in an agreement with the Nepalese government. It's a very, very big development. Second, they've announced some 65 billion, or how many billion dollars for that infrastructure in Pakistan?
65, sir.
65. That's from Karakoram to Gwadar.
4-lane expressway.
And that's just one of the things. It's completely then Gwadar becomes a very viable base for land transfers also from China. Third, they have taken the lead and they have leaped ahead of anybody, even the United States, in the lead on the free trade agreement for the Pacific Rim, from which India has been excluded. Not only China, others are. Russia, as you would have noticed, has now engaged Pakistan. What is it in armaments that you want from us? So when we act, we must always remember what the other fellows will be doing.